Andrew, incompetent Barry. And I call you incompetent because you jumped at signing a Austin Hooper to $40 million after he had like 6 TDs one year. Worst signing ever. I don't know what you were thinking. What did Kevin Stefanski said? I need this guy. I need to have him. Anyway, you signed Austin Hooper to that ridiculous contract, and the guy's not even good. And you allowed Kevin Stefanski to continue to maintain to operate his little high school offense. But what you need to do here with Odell Beckham is come out and just make the obvious statement. He's still on the team, but he's not playing anymore. We're going to pay him to sit out like they did Keyshawn Johnson, like they did T.O. That's the best thing. You can't reward a player by outright releasing him because he had a preempted attack to get out of Cleveland. That just tells you anybody wants to get out of your organization, all they got to do is that. So you can't reward him with this. Pay him, deactivate him like they did with T.O., like they did with Keyshawn Johnson, and we'll move on from him. And who cares what his dad posts? We all know, listen, we all know Mayfield's a better player without Beckham on the field for whatever reason. I think I already know the reason why. There was a reason the New York Giants got rid of Beckham in the first place. They knew they were drafting a quarterback, and they knew for them to develop a quarterback, there was no way they could have Odell Beckham in his ear and throw me the ball. So what they did is they put that pressure on Cleveland and all that stress on Baker Mayfield in the second year. Remember Baker Mayfield's rookie year? He looked phenomenal. Phenomenal. The second year, with the stress of Baker Mayfield or Odell Beckham, he just never was the same quarterback. And my theory on that is he was trying to force the ball to Beckham because Beckham wanted the ball. He was trying to please him, and it just got mental. And when Beckham got hurt last year, that game against Cincinnati, Mayfield looked terrible. The first 5 throws, he was 0 for 5 with an interception. Beckham goes out, changed our season. So this is the best thing for us. We didn't need Beckham, and I honestly believe the first game of the season, they held Beckham out. They said, he's not ready yet. I think he was ready, but they already knew that Mayfield don't play good with them, and they wanted to win. They wanted to start out 1-0, and they should have started out 1-0. Kevin cost us that game. And in the second game of the season, they want to start out 0-2, so they held him out again. We evened the record up, and in the third game, they brought him back. So it's obvious. As soon as Beckham came back, Mayfield started to flounder and not play as good, obviously. You have no choice here. Just deactivate him. Fuck him. This was a preemptive strike. You know he had something to do with this. Wasn't all just on his dad. And that's all you got to do. It's been done before, and it's going to be done again, obviously. So that's what I would do. I would not reward this clown because he blames all his failures. Hey, when he is open, he drops the ball. That's the fact. I mean, that's the fact. But we do know that Baker Mayfield can not only play without Beckham, but play damn good. And I would just wish Kevin Stefanski would abandon the 20-yard box offense that he uses so we can go back to throwing downfield. I mean, what good was what good was Odell Beckham here anyway? Kevin Stefanski doesn't go downfield. But, yeah, I don't want to see you rewarded by releasing him. I'll tell you that right now. And that's what I would do if I was running the Browns. I mean, you already butchered a few contracts. I mean, this Austin Hooper signing was the worst contract in NFL history. You paid a guy $40 million. He can't even stretch up to catch a ball. And I know you didn't want Beckham. You would have never signed him. John Dorsey, his problem was he got close. John Dorsey's biggest problem was he allowed himself to get close with players. And Jarvis Landry talked him into signing Beckham. So I'll get my boy here, this and that. And that's why this thing just blew up. Baker Mayfield's career was derailed by that. I'm telling you, if they never got Beckham, Baker Mayfield's career would look totally different. Trust me. It would look totally different. They put too much pressure on a guy in his second year, and he's never recovered from it. So when Beckham went out, the Browns are just a better team. Mayfield, hey, if you look at Mayfield's rookie year, he was throwing to nobody, scrubs. And last year, way better. And that's just the facts. People can hate on Mayfield all they want, but there's no doubt what he can do without Beckham. And until proven otherwise, you got to roll with Baker. That's just the bottom line. Now, if you want to find a quarterback next year in the draft, if you want to move on from Baker, I got no problem with it. I just want a quarterback. I would like to get a quarterback that can actually run. If we can get a quarterback that can run, because in our 20-yard box offense, he doesn't have to be able to throw downfield. So if you can get a quarterback that has speed and can run and can be deadly, then I'll do that. Get rid of Mayfield. That's fine. But obviously Beckham wasn't going to work here, so deactivate him and pay him. Don't reward him. And I hope the Browns do that. I would not reward this clown. Where would he go? They tried trading to the Saints because they know the Saints ain't got a quarterback. Where could he go? He can go to a lot of teams. Patriots, he can go anywhere. And if he's not getting the ball, he's going to have the same problem.